Game's in the Admiral refrigerator. The doors closed, the lights out. Butter's getting hard, the eggs are cooling, and the jello is jiggling.
Welcome back to Select Start Fantasy Basketball. Thank you again for making me a small part of your day. I am McShay, and you can reach me on Twitter at McShayJ. Before we get into the super hot fire Week 11 waiver wire pickups, let's take a quick look back at a couple of standouts from my Week 10 selections. The 2021 NBA All-Star Game is here, and it will be played on Sunday, March 8th in Atlanta. The All-Star break will create a shorter week for fantasy basketball, as Week 11 will end after the games are played Thursday. Keep this in mind when selecting your lineup for the shortened Week 11. Tristan Thompson averaged almost 17 points per game, and Joe Harris would have given your team almost 15 points per game last week. No question you want to keep your team progressing. Keep everything tight, as Week 11 is now in session. This week's McShay of the Day is Derrick Jones Jr. of the Portland Trail Blazers. He is available in 89% of leagues in the Sleeper mobile app. At almost 30 minutes per game, Derrick Jones Jr. has tallied double figures in 4 of his last 5 games. The man they call airplane mode has racked up 9 blocks in his last 4 games. Due to his tremendous defensive production, Jones Jr. has been a top 50 player over the last week. Trending towards the positive, if he's available in your league, spend some fab. Bruce Bowen of the Brooklyn Nets is available in over 88% of leagues. While playing alongside 3 All-Stars, he has capably supported them with multiple category production throughout the season. With a positive heat map, Brown has had a recent surge in fantasy relevance, scoring at least 12 points in 4 straight games. What can Brown do for you? If you're in a 9-category league, he is delivering top 25 production. Bruce Brown is on a hot streak, and it should continue until Kevin Durant returns from injury after the All-Star break. Robert Williams of the Boston Celtics is available in over 82% of leagues. Williams has benefited from playing time as Boston's backup center behind Tristan Thompson. He was the only Celtics player to log a double-double in their last game, as Williams' 14 points represented a season high in that category. His 11 rebounds marked the 4th time he has reached double-figure rebounds this season. Despite the negative heat map, Williams is making his presence known on the defensive end, as Williams has blocked 13 shots in his last 5 games. Malik Monk of the Charlotte Hornets is available in over 92% of leagues. With injuries mounting in Charlotte, Monk has averaged 26 minutes in a 6th-man role off the bench. With an increased usage rate, he has scored 20 or more points in 4 of his past 5 games. Over that stretch, he has shot 53% from the field and drained almost 5 3-pointers per game. Boasting a negative heat map due to his lack of peripheral stats, his fantasy relevance is directly tied to the health of Graham and Hayward. Monk can get hot for stretches, benefiting fantasy managers looking for scoring in 3s. All of the Select Start Fantasy Basketball socials and links for Sleeper and our merch can be located in the description below. For weekly content, subscribe. To be on the drop, ring the notification bell. Have a good night and a good day.
Admiral refrigerator, the doors closed, the lights out. Butter's getting hard, the eggs are cooling, and the jello is jiggling.